Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 29th of May through to the 4th of June. I'm in a beautiful place at the moment. I did do your monthly readings and they will be coming out. I've had the individual readings, which has been very complicated to upload to YouTube. I don't know why, just one of those things, I guess. But it's now uploaded and be ready for you on Monday. Rather than bringing them all out over the weekend, because it would be far too many things coming out. So let's just get on with your reading here. We have a beautiful little chapel that's just behind us, and I'm sitting under this amazing yew tree. Absolutely beautiful energies here. So let's see what's going on here. And your beautiful energies, you've got the overall energies, which is the sun. Happiness should be your guide and the overall things that are flowing through you this week. Looking good for you at the moment, actually, Scorpio. There's definite things that you should be doing this month in June, and I'm calling it Joyous June, and you're starting off with a real humdinger of an overall energy. So yeah, this bodes well for both relationship side as much as your material side. On both sides, I would get into being happy-go-lucky, basically, for you, Scorpio. With that happy-go-lucky energy, it's gonna, you're gonna find some opportunities, and you're gonna be able to play smart and open some doors for you, I think. But generally, I wouldn't get involved in things that are going to bring you down, basically. With your overall energies on your karmic message on your relationship side, you've got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is also a very sociable card. It's all about rhythm. It's all about going through life with that joyous rhythm, that upbeat energy that you have within you. And it does bode well for love as well. Passionate relationships. And it's forging on in those passionate relationships, investing in those relationships. So if there's something that tickles your fancy this week, I would certainly push the doors, as it were, of passion, and sort of open up to the relationships that are really sort of intrigues you in a way. It's also, for sort of family, friends and community, and the greater, larger sense of the relationship side as well. It also is very good for connecting, being engaged with your family and your friends and stuff like that. It's a really good week for you in this week. The universe here has got the Page of Swords offering up to you. So these are sort of like bright ideas. And I think through this passion and this joy and this happiness that is within you, you can definitely open up convert those ideas, those great ideas. So if you've got an idea about someone, something, or an activity that you could do with your friends and stuff like that, I would go for it and push the door and open it, and see how it fits with the people around you. Explore life, I think, more than anything else. That's what the universe is trying to encourage you to do. Definitely explore life. And this could well be a new love that's coming in for you as well, connected to the way you passionately engage in life at the moment. And on the second, on the how the guides are trying to influence your karmic path, you have the Page of Cups. Believing in love again, believing in miracles, believing in the wonders of love, basically. I think that's what your guides are trying to influence within your passions. And this is what I mean about, if there's something comes up on your radar, regardless of what it is according to your relationships, I would push the door. I would be very curious and open up to many things that are around you. And your future self and your future guides here, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Somewhat slower moving than the Knight of Wands. So this could be opening up, as I say, the curious side of you. With that Page of Cups there, we all know that fish can't live in that cup of water, but it does. And that's what, love is a little bit like that sometimes. You just don't see it coming, and it kind of goes, and there it is. And I think it's opening up the ideas, and you might be mulling over things, sort of like saying to yourself, well, actually, this could go a really long way. This could be, You know, you could be opening up the possibilities of really longer term relationships in what you explore in regards to your ideas and your connections to the world that is around you and the people that are around you, but also exploring the ideas of your emotions and your joy with the people that are around you. I think that's going to open up the doors with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow card. He tends to plant as he goes. So then he produces a lot of fruit for himself as he goes forward in life. It's like becomes like a perpetual sort of thing. And I think this is where you're opening doors, and it's with that curiosity. It's kind of like it's, you know, tweaking that whole idea, kind of going, oh, this relationship could go really far. It could be if you're already in a relationship. It could be exploring the passions that you have with your partner in regards to your activities that you do, and it could be anything from sort of traveling, dancing, or that sort of thing. Exploring ideas that you can have the connection with your partner in order to evoke that happiness and explore the emotions that you can connect with your existing partner, and that will then open up that idea of also longer term sort of connections with your existing partner. Yeah, I think this is a good connection for a lot of people that are around you. It's not just one-to-one love here. I think it goes a lot further than that. And it's more of a persona that you're carrying with you this week here. And I would just let it flow, Scorpio. Really would let it flow. On your financial side, you've got, on your karmic path here, you've got the Two of Pentacles, concentrating on one thing at a time, being very methodical about how you do things, mechanical in a way, within your career path or within your business and etc. Once you start doing that and really concentrating on one thing at a time, I think you're actually going to realize you're going to go a lot quicker than if you're trying to do everything at once. That's what it feels like there. Yeah, there could be a bit of procrastination here on this side. The sun is also, it's got to say, the sun shines his light on the situation, so it exposes the situation as well. Yes, it should be joyous and sort of happiness, but I'm just getting a feeling here on your material side, on your job side, on your business side, or your projects, it might have just taken on a little bit too much on one plate, and you might need to sort that out and go for that whole idea of one thing at a time, because the universe here is sort of saying, I'm getting a feeling of sort of like, it's not procrastination as per se. It's more of a case of things might have slowed down because you've got too many things on. And what it's here is sort of saying, observe what the comings and goings within your workspace, within your job, your business and your projects. And it could even be the case of buying a house as well, or whatever those sort of personal projects are. Observe the comings and goings and realise what needs to be sorted out straight away and what can be left to be sorted out tomorrow. It's also seizing on the opportunities that are coming your way as well, the comings and goings of life around you. On the guides here, the guides are trying to influence this. It's obviously about joyous, because you've got a lot of fun there, obviously, with the Sun card. And then you've got the Three of Cups. And in order for that Three of Cups to happen, you have to bring your cup to the party. And your guides here are sort of saying, don't forget that if you take on too much, you risk to not enjoy life so much. And, if you're not contributing to your cup to the situation, you might find yourself in a Four of Cups scenario. But here is all about networking, connecting with other people. You've already got 2 threes going on here. So they're very strong foundation, doesn't really move anywhere, pyramidal sort of energy. It's almost, enjoying the comings and goings of life around you, or connecting with the comings and goings within your job and your business and all of that. Being enthusiastic about it, but I think it's as well, it's going to help you to decide what is important in the moment and what should be concentrated on, and what should be left till tomorrow, as it were. And then once you start with one or two things, you knock one or two things down out the way, all of a sudden it's going to free you up and allow you to be very joyous and sociable within your workspace. Your future self, or your guides are trying to influence your future self, and the conversation that is within you is that 9 of Wands. Healthy boundaries, yes, but it's also the starting of a journey. That 9 of Wands, that person there has actually got one wand in their hands. They know exactly where they want to go, and those healthy boundaries are situations that stop you from being distracted from where you're going. And that's what I think you've got in your mind. Because you've got the Sun card here and the 3 of Cups here and the 2 of Pentacles about concentrating on certain things at a time, I would be joyous with the people that you're connecting with within your workspace and everything like that, because it's going to open doors for you, but I wouldn't allow yourself to get carried away. And I think that's one of the healthy boundaries. So being joyous with someone, and it could have a really good rapport with someone in regards to your business. Let's just say you're selling something and you've got a client, you've really got a good thing going with that client and everything like that, and they want to buy something. And yes, the goal is to get them to buy the product. And once they've bought the product, that's it. It's, obviously there may be sort of like after purchase sort of care, is it? But at the same time, there's a limit to what you need to do in a way. So once the sale's been done, don't be there sort of kind of going, okay, so what you doing this weekend? Oh, that's nice and everything, because you're wasting your time. And I think that's what that's 3 of Wands is all about. Just be careful of that. I think efficiency is within that card more than anything else. I think it's being efficient within your life, and I think it's going to make you happier, because it's going to help you to really progress and go on in a very good way. You get the 6 of Wands that come out the end of it. This is success. This is a recognition by the people that are around you that you do good work and you've got good quality work here. I think it's going to be very happy and joyous for you, but there is that 9 of Wands that needs to be precise in your workspace, because that will bring you the success and you will be really happy about that success. And that joyous side of the relationship side, and exploring and being curious about your passions and so forth, will also make you feel that you are on top of the world. It'd be absolutely brilliant for you. It's looks like a really nice reading. Let's see what's going on with this. With the Light Seers cards and how we clarify this. So the Sun, the happiness and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it might have had not difficult times, but I think it's a case of you've had a situation where you've had to work at it a little bit over the last sort of 2 weeks, and I think this happiness is almost like a breath of fresh air for you, and that's what gives you that sense of healing, that 4 of Swords scenario within your week. It's just like kind of going, oh great, it's good to get back to something that's really vibrant and happy. The Knight of Wands, you get the Hermit card, the Hierophant card. Now the Hierophant is a learned person. And this is what you've got to learn about. You've got to learn about your passions at the moment, and the ideas and the emotions that you put into it, because it's also a marriage card as well. So it's talking about the longer term plan as well, and how you use the world and how you use the situations or your energies or your knowledge and understanding, these steps here, to get to your dreams and aspirations. And that's what your karmic mission is this week. I think it's a good learning curve for you this week. A very fun, enjoyable learning curve. He's laughing his head off. You know what I mean? And I think through understanding of how you get to the heights of your dreams and aspirations is going to be really good. Look at that. With the Page of Swords, you get the King of Wands. And you've got a lot of wands on your material side. The universe is asking you to be a leader in your life. It's asking you to explore those ideas and actually convert them into reality so they actually start happening. And, you know, allowing your curious side to open those doors of possibilities within your life. With the Page of Cups, you get the Ace of Swords. So, yes, exploring and re-believing in love and enjoying the connections that you might have with other people is going to spark those ideas of what I was talking about up here with the Knight of Pentacles. Sparking those ideas and those clear visions of actually this could grow into something really, really nice. But also at the same time, the Ace of Swords is that sense of victory. It's not necessarily a victory that's coming into you, but the victory is almost having that clear vision of where you're going. It's making your life very buoyant and decisive. With the with the Knight of Pentacles, slow card, planting as you go, there is a degree of cautiousness that you hold within your life, Scorpio, and sometimes your cautiousness can hold you back. And yes, you might have well been disappointed with things in the past, but if you realise, you know, if you look at the past, yeah, you're going to see those 3 cups that have been wasted, but you've actually got 2 beautiful cups here where you can unify yourself and with someone else in the going future. And the same thing with that Page of Cups here. It's re-believing in love, I think, is sort of like those disappointments of the past. I think you should let go of them and leave them in the past, basically. Yes, this might be a long-term thing, so this might be a disappointment that was created some years ago even. But don't let it be the thing that holds you back in your life. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Happiness comes with that 2 of Pentacles. I think this is this whole sort of like being precise, which you're really good at, Scorpio. And knowing that within you and following that path is also going to open those doors to success, which is that 6 of Wands up the top there, your righteous place in life. And it's going to build happiness, satisfaction within your life. With the 3 of Wands, you get the Judgment card. So maybe this procrastination or just sitting still and allowing things to come into your life so you can deal with one thing at a time, deal with the things that need to be dealt with at the moment and leave those things that don't need to be dealt with elsewhere. It's going to help you to realise your stronger side within your career path, within your business, within any of your projects you so desire to do. Let's just say you want to buy a car, buy a bit of land, build a house, open a restaurant, open up a shop or whatever. With this patience which you have a little bit in the 3 of Wands, it could be procrastination, it could be seen as procrastination by the outside world, but it's actually going to lift you up and make you realise what you should be doing in regards to your financial sort of world. And as you realise that, you can then kind of going, oh yeah, that's exactly what I should be doing. That's what makes me happy, and it's observing the comings and goings of the world, which is going to sort of free you up and give you a lot of clarity within your life. With the 3 of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands. Lot of wands on this side, a lot of passions going on and a lot of activities within your life. It's absolutely beautiful, really, really passionate moment for you, Scorpio. And this is the same thing. The Queen here she's got lots of little tea lights around her, little passions around her. but she's actually concentrating on one passion at a time and really immersing herself into it. And I think that's what comes with that Three of Cups, is that joyous connection, that sort of networking, which is absolutely beautiful for you when you concentrate on one thing at a time and getting it done. And that's what I think is what the Nine of the Nine of Wands is all about. And you get another wand. It's all to do with passion this week, and you get the Three of Wands again. This is what I'm saying about this side here. I think the revelation for you, which is what the Judgment card is about, this revelation for you is being allowing your passion in your physical or your material life to come through, and knowing where the cutoff point is, so you don't do too much. That's what I'm sort of saying here. So then life, you start making that life works for you rather than you work for life, as it were. It's a rhythm to get into on your material side of life, regardless of your career path or your job, your business, whatever it is. It's a rhythm, and it's a definite. I think that Two of Pentacles is really important here, of that precisionness, because it's going to build success for you in your life. Five of Pentacles. Now that's a bit of a turn up for the books, isn't it? Normally the outcome of this is success and stuff like that. And sometimes success is difficult. Let's just say you want to be a singer or a YouTube star or a really successful business person. With that success, you're the only person on that horse, right? You're the only person on that horse. You're the only, you've taken your rightful place. But with this Five of Pentacles here, it could say money loss, but I don't think it is. I think it's more of a case of don't highlight your weaknesses, encourage your strengths, but also at the same time, it's sometimes lonely at the top. And that's where your passions come into your personal life. If you sort of cultivate that, I think you're going to have a lot less of complications within that side of feeling a little bit shut out because you're successful. That's a real sort of possibility there. But you do have that key, and the key is within you. And I think that key is down to your passions and curiosity in life. And don't allow, because now you've got 2 5s up here, as much as we had the 2 3s down here. You've got the 2 5s. It's a real transitional moment for you this week. And realising that, and not allowing your past to sort of hold you back, will be really, really powerful. Okay, there you go, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for subscribing, supporting this channel. I hope you got the best out of this reading. As I said, your monthly readings will be coming out. They are out. They're there. And they will be out on Monday for the month of June. I will see you over there. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.